Baroda in a contest that is very promising. We've already had a humdinger of a semi-final one between the ICL, uh, the ICL and the other team, wherein the ICL triumphed with the scoreline of 3-2, and this again can be another humdinger wherein we'll see some goals, we'll see some physicality, we'll see some beautiful football, and maybe we'll see something that is extraordinary. This is the semi final, mind you. There is a big chance of going into that final, that illustrious final, and then eventually lifting that trophy. The teams are out on the field. Everybody is thinking about this big occasion. The players are out there on the field in a huddle. We are going to start shortly, and here is the starting 11 for both the teams. We see as RFYC are lining up, as the Bank of Baroda as well. The players are at the center spot. We are about to start here at the Cooperage. If you've tuned in just now, I'm going to tell you that the other semi-final has just finished, and we already have ICL in the final. But who is going to be the other team to join them in the final of this illustrious Harvard Champions League? Waiting for a referee's whistles to start. Here goes the whistle, and we start. As you see, RFYC, who are attacking from right to left here, and the Bank of Baroda are going to attack from the left to right. The jerseys, as you see here, the Bank of Baroda are playing in their traditional orange and black attire, wherein RFYC are playing in their white attire. It's going to be a promising contest with each team winning their last matches. Bank of Baroda triumphed against Millet FC by 2-1 after receiving a drubbing at the hands of MH Orange FC. And similarly, RFYC, they won against Kalina Rangers by the margin of 3-1. Both the teams have come back to winning ways, thinking that they will continue the momentum and make a place for themselves in the finals. It seems that a throw-in is given. That's a long throw-in from the RFIC. Again, a series of throw-ins for both the teams here. The match has started quite sedately with neither teams thinking of an attack or trying to make an attack from here. Though RFIC at the edge of the box. Can they shoot from here? That is denied by the Bank of Baroda defense. That's back to the goalkeeper. They're trying to build up play from the center here. The RFIC team. That's a long ball on the right flank, but that is gone straight to the defender, the left back of the Bank of Baroda team. Still searching for which flank from to attack, and there's an attack from the left flank. Can they put the ball in? Dribbles the defender, puts the ball in. Can someone get the end of it? The possession is still with RFYC. And that's a goal kick for Bank of Baroda. Started on a promising note, RFIC. An attack under the first 3 minutes of the match. Bank of Baroda trying to put a long ball. They still have their possession. Need to put a cross inside from the right hand side. And that's a good cross. Can someone get at the end of it? Oh. That was a first time shot. He just evades the goalkeeper there. That's a goal kick for RFIC here. There's something happening. Referee has blown the whistle. I think he's given a free kick in the favor of RFIC here. They are trying to build a play here from their defense. Trying to keep possession for as long as possible. Trying to hold the ball. Make sure that they tire the front line of Bank of Baroda. That's a good through ball. Now Bank of Baroda are on the charge. Again trying to play from the back here. And again they are on the charge. There are players waiting for his pass. Can he give the through ball? That's a good through ball. And that's a brilliant goal. He scores past the diving goalkeeper. What a clinical finish from the player here. And RFIC go 1-0 up just under 6 minutes of the match. That was a brilliant play. Brilliant move, brilliant through ball, and that's a very, very professional finish from the left winger here. Bank of Baroda's defense is found wanting. They had spaces in between which the RFIC attacking line has just exploited this. What a goal here. What an advantage to play with for the rest of the 85 minutes to go. What a finish there from the jersey number 19, RFYC. They're 1-0. They're up by 1 goal, but everybody knows that a lead of 1 goal can be dangerous. They will need and they will hope that they add to this tally as soon as possible. But what a move from RFYC. Just tore apart the defense here. There was no chance you could get at the end of it. The goalkeeper tried his best, but could not save that. And again, RFIC are on the attack. From the left flank, the defense has just been breached. Can they score another one here? I think it's a throw in. Bank of Baroda have the position. They've taken the throw in. They need to make sure that they put that out in the opposition's box. They need to get the ball out of their own half. They need to keep the possession with themselves, Bank of Baroda. But at the moment, RFIC are all over Bank of Baroda here. They're keeping the position. They're finding open spaces. They're breaching the defense. And they're scoring goals as well. RFIC trying to attack from the right flank. There's the cross coming in. But that's very long. Cannot find the end of any player here. And that should be a goal kick. That's taken short. Bank of Baroda in search of possession first and then maybe some attacking moves. They are trying to make the loose pass there from Bank of Baroda. Interception by RFIC. But again, they have the position. They're on the charge here. Again, losing position at the wrong time, at the wrong place, Bank of Baroda. Switching flanks, very good long ball there. At the end of it is a RFIC winger. Can he put that in the box? And he does that. But I think that's again saved by the goalkeeper. Throw in for the RFIC team. The play has been predominantly in the BOB half right till now, and they need to find a way to get it out there in the opposition half. Bank of Baroda in dire need of keeping the ball here. RFIC are constantly building pressure. Playing from the back and then making a move. Pouncing on the mistakes from the BOB players. Again a throw in. They're attacking from both flanks there. They're attacking both the wing backs. This time he's forced to play it backwards towards his own goalkeeper. They're dictating the pace of the game here. And that's something that you want to do in the initial part of the game so as to make sure that you have a hold on the game. It's you who are making those decisions at the right place at the right time. This time, the ball is in the center. They're trying to press here the Bank of Baroda first line. Go to flank. This time, attack initiated from the left flank. Again, Bank of Baroda on the charge this time from the left flank. Is there someone in the box that he can find? Oh, that's a shot, but just about evades the goal. first corner of the match for Bank of Baroda. Their first real attempt at the goal. They will be making sure that the chances that they get, they would want to make something out of this, and this is a set piece which they would like to convert. The cross comes in, but that's headed out for a throw in as it seems. It's taken short. And there goes the referee's whistle. RFYC get a free kick. Play starts from the back line yet again. Defenders are quite okay to pass within themselves. There's no pressing game as such from Bank of Baroda, which is very, very important here. They need to apply pressure from that attacking line for them to make some silly mistakes, and then they can have a chance to pounce upon them. Playing around along the ground here, RFIC trying to find spaces. The possession still rests with them. If you've just tuned in to the stream, RFIC have taken the goal lead in this fixture. As you can see, they have had the possession for quite a long time, and that's a good shot, but that's a defensive block from the defender which sees it go out for a corner. The first corner here for RFIC in this match. He tried to surprise the goalkeeper by taking a shot from outside the box, but the defensive players were up to the task. Corner coming in. That's pushed out of the box, but they are still in possession. Team in white. The cross comes in, but to no effect. I think that's out for a free kick, I think, for Bank of Baroda. Look at how the attacking line of the RFIC team is pressing. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do with the defensive line. Oh, that's a loose pass. They have lost possession here. These are silly mistakes. These are mistakes you cannot afford in a high crunch game. That's a good cross. That was a very good cross. But Bank of Baroda just denied a danger here. That's a goal kick to them. At the mark of the quarter of an hour, we have scoreline as 1-0 in the favor of RFIC. But there is still much to play for in this game. I think RFIC players weren't happy as the decision goes against them. Trying to set up a long ball, or will he play it back towards the goalkeeper? He plays towards the back. Again, keeping the possession is very key here. This is not going to work. They've lost possession yet again. They're losing possession at the wrong time, at the wrong place, giving the opposition a chance to make something out of their mistakes. RFIC are quite happy to play the ball within themselves. Yes, there's again a move building. But the defensive line is quite proactive this time. They need to clear this as soon as possible. They are playing short passes here. Is there a clearance? There is. The ball goes out for a throw in. Again, the referee blows the whistle for a foul. Bank of Baroda desperately need to be on the score sheet. They need to score as soon as possible. Cannot leave it till up late. That's a long ball. Not sure for whom it was intended. That's a very, very ordinary piece of play from Bank of Baroda yet again. They cannot afford these kind of loose passes. RFIC are quite comfortable to hit the passing game for themselves. Again, attacking from the left flank. There's a field. There's no one covering him. He's caught the left back here, right back, and then there's the ball inside. Denies the danger. The defense of Bank of Baroda this time. That's good piece of defense. But now they need to make a move out of this. Again, a throw in. As soon as they get the position, they are not able to hold it. The Bank of Baroda players. RFYC are exploiting both the wing backs here. They're trying to attack from both sides, and there's the confusion for the Bank of Baroda team. Again, building steady appetite of play here. RFIC. Their template is quite clear. Keep the possession for as long as possible, then try to find the empty spaces between the defense and midfield of Bank of Baroda and try to make a move out of it. Again, that's a long ball. He has someone at the end of it.
19 na?
And again.
19 and 19.
Again, what a long ball, what a long pass here. Finds the player and you have to give it to the attacker as well. He had a defender, he evades that defender, targets the near post, make sure that the goalkeeper misses, and that ends at the back of the net. Again,
19 again na?
and RFIC are all over Bank of Baroda. Look at that for a pass. Look at that for a pass. You need to have a vision for that kind of a pass, and then the player to get at the end of it. Make sure that the goalkeeper is nowhere near that, and then places it beautifully at the corner of the net. There's Sana again with the goal. What a night he's having. We are already almost at the end of the 21st minute, and RFIC are 2-0. No, you cannot play like that, Bank of Baroda. Now they are in with a chance, trying to make a play out of this. There's no one at the end of it. That was a good cross, but there's no player to receive it. These are the opportunities you need to convert. As you've already seen, whatever opportunities that the RFIC team had, they've converted both of them. Brilliant move. And that ends in an excellent goal. They're exploiting the weaknesses of Bank of Baroda big time here. When you are 2 goals down in the first 20 minutes of the game, you're always on the back foot. Need to be on the score sheet as soon as possible. Need to keep the possession first of all. Need to catch hold of the ball. That's a good throw ball. But then that's again good proactive goalkeeping from the goalkeeper. Coming in line of the ball, make sure that he denies the opportunity for the player to receive that ball. Trying to build a play from the right here. Bank of Baroda. Again, the position has been snatched away from them. Not for the first time, mind you. And that has been the problem with them. This happened in the match against MH Orange FC as well. And this is again happening. These weaknesses are quite glaring for the other team to pounce upon. The referee has blown his whistle. Has a player gone down? There's a bit of a delay here. There's something happening on the touchline. There's some movement on the touchline. I think. Is this an injury concern? The play has been halted for just a bit here. What a freak 20 minutes we have. The play restarts. That's a drop ball, and RFYC start the proceedings yet again. That's a long ball in the direction of the number 19 again. He gets at the end of it. And he dribbles past the defender here. But the possession still rests with RFYC. Trying to find a player. That's a good cross. The ball was dangled in the box. Trying to find his own player. But again, the referee's whistle goes. And Bank of Baroda start the play. They need to keep possession big time. The referee rules that decision in the favor of RFYC. There's a foul there. And building up from the back. Now they'll be quite okay to keep the possession for quite a bit. Just to try and get hold of the ball as soon as possible. Not give any chance for Bank of Baroda have an opportunity at their goal. That's a long ball again, trying to find his own player. Cleared in from the middle. They're quite content here, the RFIC defense, to play within themselves. Just giving an occasional pass to their immediate midfielders. Again, building up the play from the right hand side. Oh, a player has gone down, but the referee says play on. The whistle goes here. But there's something, the discussions are happening between, and the RFIC players have surrounded the referee, asking him some questions. I think that player that went down there needs some attention from the physio, and that's why the Halton proceedings. I think he fell upside down, and that is why maybe a serious injury concern here. We hope that he's well. Yeah, he's back on his feet. That's a good sign for the match and RFIC. The play starts again. Now, what do Bank of Baroda need to do here? They are not getting hold of the ball, first of all. That's a problem. Because if the possession rests with RFYC for long, it will just tire their players. They need to have the possession of the ball to make sure that they hold the ball for quite a long. They make frequent moves here, and then they'll have a chance at the other opposition's goal. At the moment, there's no pressing game as such from the attacking line, which you would want to see for a side who's trailing 2 goals to nil. There's only one attacker who's pressing. Again, a long ball. Trying to find his player. Bank of Baroda in possession right now. Plays a back pass. And the defense needs to find passes. Do not need to commit unforced errors here. The possession again is back with RFYC with a goal kick. The goalkeeper and the defense of RFYC have not been tested as such, apart from that one move that we can recall, which was made from the left flank from the Bank of Baroda team. Apart from that there's nothing which would have them in troubled waters here. As you can see, they are easily playing those small passes between them, the defense line, and there's no attacking pressing as such. Here we saw a glimpse of it. They had to play a back pass, but they should be doing more of this right now. The referee's blown his whistle, and there's a good spot from which they've earned the set piece here. Might as well try to put that directly into the box, trying to find someone at the end of it. Comes the free kick. Oh, that was quite an ordinary free kick. Needs to be more strong. There's a small discussion between the assistant referee and the defender. That's a throw in for Bank of Baroda. We are already into 30 minutes in this match. Oh, a free kick has been awarded to Bank of Baroda here from the right flank. Here comes the left footer, but that was very long. Now they are on the counter, the RFIC team. The attackers are charging from right to left. That's a good piece of defending. Two people closing in on the attacker did not allow him room to take the shot.
रेफरी का नाम ले रहे हैं अपने टीम से ज्यादा रेफरी का नाम ले रहे हैं हाँ रेफरी रहता है ये इंडिया है ना मुंह से ही खेलते सिर्फ
Bank of Baroda tried to make something out of this, but again the possession has been snatched away from them. That was a good counter here, if you see. Brilliant counter from RFYC. Yeah, that's a good piece of defending from both the defenders here. That could have been a goal given, that you would have given some room to that attacker and maybe a shot in, and you never know. The scoreline could have been 3-0. Much worse for Bank of Baroda. They're playing basic football. They're playing possession-based football, as and when they're pouncing on these long balls, mind you. And he's evaded that defender. He's brilliantly done here by the attacker, trying to find his mate on the other side. But this time he cannot. And Bank of Baroda again have the possession. But till what time will they have that? Is the question. Yes, this is exactly what we were talking about. They cannot hold the possession for long. That is the glaring difference between the two teams that has been till now. You see the RFYC team, they're better in possession, they're better in receiving those long balls, they're better in finding those spaces, they're better in everything till the end of the 33rd minute of this match. Bank of Baroda need to pull up their socks here. It has been very easy for RFIC. You see, there's no real pressure on the player who's holding the ball now. It's them who are dictating the pace of the play here. Quite easily playing those small passes, as and when they think that there's a chance for a long ball to be trapped, they do that, trying to shake the defensive line of Bank of Baroda, and they've been quite successful in doing that. You would say that there's plenty of time to go, but then these phases of play, they just breeze past you. They just flow past you, and you never get to know that time has just flown by. Trying to build an attack from the left. There's the referee's whistle, but it's in the favor of RFYC. From perspective of RFIC as well, they're playing small passes, they're quite comfortable in it, but you do not want to get complacent. Again, a long ball. Can they get at the end of it? No, there's no one making a run for it. Again, that's a through ball. But the goalkeeper denies the danger, clears it long, directly to the other goalkeeper. Again, the possession is with RFIC. No, this is not going to work for long. If Bank of Baroda has to make a match of this, they need to make sure that they produce something here. Again, they're trying to build an attack. And that's at the edge of the box. Can he shoot from there? Can he find someone? That is, I think, a corner given to the Bank of Baroda. Yeah, that's a corner in their favor. You make something out of this. That's a clearing header from the defense. Bank of Baroda. Can this be a long throw in directly delivered into the box? No, they've chosen the other way here. Plays it back, but that's again a loose ball. That just sums up the half that Bank of Baroda has had. Again, these are the kind of moves that you need to make something of, and they've not been able to do it. First of all, they've not been able to hold the possession for long, and whenever they get the ball, they've not been able to hold it for long and make something out of it. These are unforced errors. These are some things that you need to control. These are controllables. But again, on the move is RFIC from the left flank. But again, that's cleared away. This time from Bank of Baroda. RFIC have a throw in. A throw in this time for Bank of Baroda. They're trying to make something out of this, trying to capitalize on it. And that's a long ball, that's a cross. But that has been intercepted here. Oh, that's a foul. In favor of RFIC here. Just talking about that move that happened a minute ago. That's a good cross, and they're trying here to deliver those balls into the box so that someone can actually receive it. There's a chance of someone receiving it. But again, you have to give it to the RFIC defense as well. They were up to the task. Not many things they've done wrong here in this first 40 minutes or so. Bank of Baroda desperately searching for something here, some inspiration here. And again at the edge of the box, RFIC is not letting go of any opportunity that is there to score a goal. This time it's a goal kick, but they have been quite clinical in the first 40 minutes of this game. Bank of Baroda need to find an inspiration from here. It's not looking as if there's something that's going to inspire them, but again, that's a corner here. That's a corner. I beg your pardon for RFIC. They'll again look to make something out of this, as they have done all night. That comes in. But this time Bank of Baroda gets hold of the ball. Can they hold it for long? Can they make a move out of this basically? They're trying to at least. Oh, that's a good parry away from the goalkeeper. That was a good save by the goalkeeper there. The referee blows his whistle once again. That's a diving save. That ball could have gone anywhere. But that's where your presence of mind kicks in. That's where your presence of mind matters. And that's where it's kind of an instinct of a goalkeeper. And they're trying to make a move, but then wrong passes at the wrong time. Not finding their players has been costing them. As it is, there have not been many attempts at the RFIC goal from Bank of Baroda, and whenever they get it, they tend to lose it at the wrong time. RFIC are quite happy to be doing what they are right now. Again, Bank of Baroda are in with a chance. They have the possession, but again, that consistent at that spot. Yes, the idea was good, but then you need to look around as well. There was no player, And that's again a very good through ball. He crosses it, and this time, oh, thinking that someone would be making a run for that, maybe the player who was just overran that ball and could not connect it. And that's an opportunity gone a begging. That's one of the many opportunities that RFIC have had till now. They wouldn't mind, but they wouldn't mind missing that, but they would again do not want to keep missing those opportunities that come their way. And the referees blew his whistle. Bank of Baroda in with the possession. We are approaching half time here, and it's been one-way traffic. Though you might see that there are only 2 goals on the score sheet, but those 2 goals have been quite clinical, and there were many other opportunities for RFIC, whereas Bank of Baroda have not been able to pounce on the mistake, not the mistakes, but the opportunities that they have got, the many less opportunities that they've got. Again, that's a cross coming his way. Oh, he just needed a touch on it, maybe a first touch, and he would have converted the third goal. Again, as good as it gets from RFIC. Yeah, again, this is throw in for Bank of Baroda. The kind of opportunities that they have been creating, the RFIC team, brilliant as to say. Quite close to make the score line 4 or 5-0 here. Bank of Baroda just needs to breathe here. Need to calm themselves. I think they'll get a pep talk, a good pep talk from the manager. They'll be thinking as soon as possible to go into halftime. For the clock to tick to halftime because they are surely running out of ideas. We're into first half stoppage time here. Possession is still with RFIC. They're dictating, they're dominating the play here. The first half, quite rightly, belongs to RFIC until unless there's something that the Bank of Baroda team can conjure at the end of half time that makes us say that yes, they can still make a match out of it. Bank of Baroda again in with a chance here. They found a player on the right flank waiting for a cross. Throw in for Bank of Baroda. That is what it is. They have not been able to breach the defenses of RFYC here. Again, giving the charge from the right flank, but they've been forced to play the ball back. Look at that pressing game from RFIC. That's how you should be pressing. Again, trying to make a move from the left. Again, throw in from RFYC. Goalkeeper sends it long. We are into the end stages of the first half, and I think it's at the back of the players' minds as well. Irrespective, Bank of Baroda need to find some inspiration here. Trying to put the ball at the edge of the opposition box, but to no effect. And there goes referee's whistle at the end of halftime. RFIC leads Bank of Baroda by 2 goals to nil. As we saw, quite dominant piece of play here from RFIC. They gave literally no chance to Bank of Baroda to have a piece of anything in the first half. Bank of Baroda need to find something here to at least be in the game. They've not been up to the mark. They've not been able to match anything with the RFIC team, and it's high time that they find something to take into the second half. That's the possession stats. More or less, the possession has been the same, but look at the shots on target. 4 shots on target for RFIC, only 1 for Bank of Baroda. Set pieces have been quite okay with both of them, but then RFIC have been able to convert their chances, wherein Bank of Baroda are in dire need of something. They're dire need of inspiration here. If they do not get it, we are we are not going to see them proceeding through to the final. As it stands, RFIC has 1 foot in the final with 2 goals to 0. We'll be back shortly.
कभी भेजेगा? और आज टाइम क्या हो गया? ग्राउंड पे है कि नहीं है? आज का बुकिंग है ना? तो 9:30 तक रुकता है। फोन करते क्या प्रणाली? क्या 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 तेरा फोन कौन सा है? तेरा फोन कौन सा है? और ये श्रेयस या फिर अमृत का कौन सा है? हाँ हाँ, श्रेयस का पूछ रहे हैं। लेकिन ऐसा सब्सक्रिप्शन लेने का स्ट्रीमर है बाबा, स्ट्रीमर लिरिक्स का सब्सक्रिप्शन लेने का। तो उसका फ़ोन का मेरे को पता करके देना कि कौन सा फ़ोन है। अच्छा है क्या फ़ोन? अच्छा है तो उसका अगर डालेंगे तो फिर ये तो एक ही महीने है ना। एक अगले महीने में अमृत के फ़ोन में ही डाल देते ना। अरे 900 रुपये का 1000 रुपये का सब्सक्रिप्शन आता है, लिरिक्स करके एक ऐप है। अभी अपन कैसा मैच बनाया स्टार्ट कर दिया, मतलब कैसा मैच बनाया, स्ट्रीम नाउ पे दबाता है ना स्ट्रीमर। अभी स्ट्रीम नाउ के नीचे एक लिरिक्स करके एक ऑप्शन आएगा, वो लिरिक्स को सिर्फ जैसे अपन मैच स्टार्ट करते हैं वैसे सिर्फ स्टार्ट कर देगा। इसमें टाइम नहीं लगेगा कि लाइव जाने के लिए भाई इतना टाइम ऐसा वैसा। बटन दबाए तो लाइव, बटन दबाए तो एंड। तो उसका मेरे को फ़ोन पता क्या तेरा मांडरे मसाले का मैच कभी है? कौन कौन फिर कानी कुमार मतलब मुंबई शहर पर। अरे यार व्यावसायिक में व्यवसाय, हाँ इंडिया इंश्योरेंस इंडिया TMC। तेरा दादा किस में खेलता है? क्यों रे? इधर चलेगा तो मेरे को उसका पता करके बता, उसका
of Baroda have to answer all the questions that have been thrown by the RFIC team, and they have to find answers to the questions why they haven't been able to score as well. Much needed break for them here, and here we go. That's the second half just about to get underway. Everything to play for a spot in the finals of this prestigious Harvard Champions League. Bank of Baroda to start the proceedings in the second half. And there goes the referee's whistle. And here we go as the second half gets underway. And a change in the direction of attack here. And now the Bank of Baroda team attacks from right to left, whereas RFIC attacks from left to right. There's an attack building from the left flank for the Bank of Baroda team, but referee has just blown his whistle. There's a player injured, and he seems in pain here as he needs attention from the physio. Oh, that's a very, very rash challenge from the defender there. Just catches him, I think, on the ankle, and that's where he's still down. That's a free kick to Bank of Baroda. Good start for them in the second half. That's taken. No danger there for RFIC. The goalkeeper releases it from the left flank. And again, this time, a Bank of Baroda player again has gone down. A couple of challenges here on the Bank of Baroda team. Again, the physio runs in. It just gone out, and again, he needs to run in and pay some attention to his player. Bank of Baroda have started on a good note though in the second half. An attack, a set piece here in the first few minutes of the second half. These are positive signs for them. But they need to make something out of this. They need to produce some magic here. This is make it or break it situation for them. And a RFYC player has also gone down, it seems. A series of injuries here that we see in the second half. The play should begin shortly. I think everyone is okay.
सर कार्ड दिला
And the play restarts.
रिलायंस वाले को कार्ड कितना नंबर
नंबर नहीं मालूम दिख ही नहीं रहा यार दूर का ये लाइट मुंह पर आ रही ना
I think a player from RFIC has just been cautioned. And that's a good pressing game there from the Baroda Bank of Baroda team, as we were speaking in the first half as well. Again, the player has gone down. The defender has caught him on the foot. In fact, one player of each team are down here, and Physio runs in once again. Yeah, there's a caution awarded to jersey number 21 of RFYC. He goes into the referee's book. That is center midfielder Zehal Shibu. The game has again been halted due to an injury. There's the physio attending the player at the edge of the box, as you can see on your live stream. I think we are ready to go. It doesn't seem much serious here from the outside.
Xiaomi
We
11
hope everything is okay.
ME.
ये नहीं था नंबर 90.
The play restarts. RFIC would want to build on this lead. And again, the referee blows the whistle. Again, a player has gone down. A series of sequences. A series of sequences where we've had a player down. And there have been quite a few challenges since the beginning of the second half. The physio has been kept busy here. He's always running around inside the field and then going outside. And just when he thinks that his job is done, he again runs on the field. But the game has been a bit physical after the beginning of the second half. And the player is okay to continue. And that's a good sign. There's a back pass towards the goalkeeper. Makes him come outside his box. And there's again an attack building from the left for RFIC. Both players challenging for the ball. A free kick for Bank of Baroda. Again, trying to exploit that left flank, the Bank of Baroda side. They've enjoyed quite a bit of possession in the second half, apart from the injuries there. But again, that's been snatched away from Bank of Baroda. And now RFIC have a free kick. RFIC on the attack again. RFIC have quite been relentless throughout this match. They've not they've not been complacent. They're not sitting on the goals that they've already scored. They're making sure that they are always attacking the opposition's goal. And they've kept possession for as long as possible. They've been very good in keeping possession. They've been very good in those small passes, just building up that momentum from the back. And all of a sudden, you see a long ball coming towards an attacker, and there's the goal. That's what has been the story of the game till now. Again, those small passes between the defensive line and the attacking, the press from Bank of Baroda attacking line has been absent since the start of the game. As we see RFYC again in possession. There's a throw in to them. The referee's again blown his whistle, and again and a player in white has gone down,
ये तो मेरे को बोला कि समोसे वमोसे का मैंने दिया है 100 रुपीज़।
and he seems in excruciating pain here.
इसलिए मेरे को बोला कि भाई हाँ ठीक है, मैं एक बार आपसे पूछ लेता हूँ। और उसका
But
क्या
he's
किया
up on his feet, and the play restarts.
वो मांडा है डाल दिया था 8,000 तो हो गया
And RFYC again trying to build an attack from the center this time, and it's been trying to find the player on the right, but that's again a throw in the favor of RFIC. Bank of Baroda has snatched possession. They need to keep that possession, build momentum from here. Maybe we can conjure an attack from here. Trying to find a player on the left flank. And losing possession. That's exactly what has been haunting them till now. Bank of Baroda. I think a free kick has been given in the favor of Bank of Baroda. But again, that's been cleared away by the defense of the team in white. As easy as it gets for the goalkeeper. Releases to his player. Bank of Baroda get the hold of the possession now. Can they hold it for a long time? And that's the question. Oh, a player again has gone down, and that's a foul that has been committed. Again, an attack on goal from RFIC, but Bank of Baroda got hold of the possession there. Get rid of those loose balls, Bank of Baroda. Keeping the possession for now, the team in orange and black. Someone needs to infuse that kind of inspiration here. What RFIC is doing right now is not allowing the Bank of Baroda team to play those long balls, and if they are able to, they ensure that their own player gets at the end of it and not the Bank of Baroda player. Again, a long ball, and that's a good ball in the direction of the right winger. Gets in across, but there the defense does very well to cover the player that was coming from the left flank. Denies the danger there, the defensive line, and they get a corner. Will they play it short? Will they deliver it directly into the box? Is a question. They played it short here, maybe making room for taking a shot. But that's where RFIC defensive experience comes in again. The ball switched possession between the two sides, but now finally Bank of Baroda get hold of it, trying to change the flank, but it goes straight to the goalkeeper, and it's a routine save for him. Releases the ball up front forward. RFIC again. That's a long ball trying to find the attacker here, but no one's making the run. Bank of Baroda again. We're seeing end-to-end action here in the last a few minutes. Both the teams trying desperately to score the goal, but as it stands, it's Bank of Baroda's dire need to find that goal. If they find that one goal, the pressure will slowly start building on the RFIC outfit. And as compared to the first half, the Bank of Baroda team seem much more energetic, much more intense. There's something that's telling them that they need to make a match out of this. Again, an attack building from the left for RFIC, but that had again been nullified by the defense of Bank of Baroda, and it's a goal kick for BOB. And again, the defense was doing pretty well, but the possession, they are not able to keep the possession here. Bank of Baroda again is rests with them. The possession exchanged between the two teams quite often in the past a few minutes. And now, who keeps it for long? Who keeps with them and then makes a move out of it is the question. It's been 50-50 till now in terms of the attacking mindset and attacking intensity between these two teams in the second half. Bank of Baroda on the move here, trying to make an attack out of this. They're closing in on the opposition's box, and that's where the possession has been snatched away from them. I think again the referee has blown his whistle. There's something that's bothering the player. And the play restarts. Long ball on the left flank, searching for the player. He gets it. Is there a cross coming in from the left? The ball goes wide outside of the baseline. Waiting for the referee's decision here. I think it's a goal kick in the favor of Bank of Baroda. And yes, it is. Trying to make a move from the left is Bank of Baroda, and they've been awarded with a free kick. Put this into the box, make sure that you find your player, and make sure that you attempt on goal. That's a free kick taken short here. And they're trying to make a move out of left flank here. I think we've had substitutions for RFIC. Jersey numbers 21-19 have been substituted. And in comes the 10 and 11 jersey numbers. Just trying to infuse fresh legs here. Trying to make sure that they are not short on the attack. RFYC have been quite ruthless till now. But we've seen off late in the second half that Bank of Baroda have been making some moves. They are trying to get back into this match.
Come on, come up. Come up. Hey, ऊपर आ.
That's a good through ball here. Attacking from the right flank are the RFIC team. The possession rests with the Bank of Baroda team, and they're not able to launch a counter attack from there. That shows how good a pressing game the RFIC, the outfit in white, are playing. Not letting them off the hook here. Bank of Baroda, is there a chance? No, there is switch in possession, and Bank of Baroda are on the attack from the right here. But that has been negated by the defense. That's a ball gone long. That's been cleared right into the stands by the defense. A throw in for Bank of Baroda. They need to find the goal here, and they need to find that quickly. It's already 66 minutes on the clock. But the problem persists.
गोल सर.
Corner, corner.
कॉर्नर है.
Again, they're making some chances. They're creating opportunities for themselves. That's again a set piece for them, a corner awarded to Bank of Baroda. But they need to convert these into goals. Need to have them on the score sheet for them to be in the game. The ball is delivered. That's a header towards the goal. Oh, it's not on the goal. At least they need to test the goalkeeper. At least they need to keep their ball on target. That was a very good cross from the corner. Needed a good header, but did not have strength as well as direction in that header. Again, RFIC come again. Oh, there's a slip from the defender, but the covering line was pretty good from the defender who was at the back. Bank of Baroda again. Switching their direction of attack from left to right here. Again, they've gone on to the left flank, hoping for someone to get at the end of it. And there's a one-on-one competition between the two players there at that side. But RFIs have been successful in clearing that. A nice little period for the Bank of Baroda team. That's a good passage of play that they've had over a few minutes. But I think it's too late for that passage of play to arrive and the goals not to. The play has been more in the RFIC half this time. RFIC had a few chances, but it seems that the Bank of Baroda has been dominating possession in the second half. Though RFIC have a free kick here. RFIC are steady on the ball. They know exactly what they want to do now. keep the ball for as long as they can, keep the possession with them, and if they get a sniff, make sure that you convert it. Make sure that you build up on your lead that you already have. That's the clear cut plan here for RFIC. That defense line has just been unbreachable. The kind of small passes, the kind of momentum that they've built for the attacking line to then capitalize and score goals is a highlight of this team's play. A little below 20 minutes to go of stipulated time to go in this match plus stoppage time that we'll have. There have been a few injuries in the second half. We might uh, we might expect quite a few minutes in that stoppage time in this match. Has he managed to keep that in? No, he hasn't. So that's a throw in for Bank of Baroda again. They need to find a goal. They need to desperately find a goal here. No one's coming to save them. They need to find a goal. They are trying their level best, but they are not being able to test the goalkeeper as frequently as they should have been. Again, RFIC have managed to secure a throw in. Or is that a free kick? I think it's a free kick for the team in white. Yeah. Quite comfortable there for RFIC. They're in no hurry to push this game forward. They're playing with the set strategy here, and again they are on the move. They're just wide of the goalkeeper, but again, not testing the goalkeeper much. But nevertheless, a good move from them, as they have been doing all night. Maybe Bank of Baroda can take inspiration from their opposition here. But they can take the inspiration, their execution remains with themselves. They need to execute it well. And that's where the problem has been. Again, a long ball with no one at the end of it. That's just futile. There's nothing that they could have made out of that move. And here again come RFIC. Their set template, the defenders playing small passes between themselves, the midfielders maneuvering the field, trying to find those empty spaces. The ball switching possession again. Bank of Baroda in possession of the ball. Not happening for the Bank of Baroda team. Not keeping possession. They're giving it away. Quite a few times there have been good interceptions by the team in white as well. But they need to find answers here. They're running out of time. They're trailing by 2 goals. If they have to force this to the penalties, they'll have to score 2 goals. But for that, they'll need to find the first one, which is not seeming to be right now. Again, an attack from RFIC. It goes long and a throw in for the Bank of Baroda team. They're not seeming like they're going to be on that score sheet even. Not testing the goalkeeper enough. They cannot they cannot be they cannot be playing in their own half and then hoping that goal will come from somewhere. They need to do something. Someone has to pump them up. Again from the left flank. RFIC are not allowing him. They're not allowing them to go forward. They're not allowing them that space. And that's a attack from the right hand side. He has to cross that ball. That's a cross coming in, but again, the defensive line is proactive. That's a routine clearance though
बोल गया सर
from
बोल गया क्या
the defense.
क्या बोले
टाइम टाइम
30.
15 मिनट
हाँ 15 minutes left.
ओके सर
And that's a substitution again for the RFIC team just before taking that corner. Jersey number 9 is out and 15 is in as we see the cross coming in, but again, it does not find the header of a player in orange and black. Though Bank of Baroda is still in possession. Referee blows the whistle. There's something that's happened. I think it's a free kick given in the favor of RFIC. I beg your pardon. That's Bank of Baroda, and this time they'll want to deliver this into the box. Have every chance of scoring in this match. To deliver this in the box. There's the header, but the header comes from the RFIC team. Bank of Baroda and trying to build up a move. That was very fast for the player to trap. They've been quite magnificent, is the white team this evening. The Bank of Baroda are still with possession, but you see the attacking line as well. They're not giving them any space here. There's no empty space in the midfield as well, which they can exploit and at least hope that they find someone in their attacking half. They're trying their level best here, as you can see. They're having possession. They're enjoying a little bit of a good phase of possession here. But you will be able to notice that they're not able to move forward. That has again be a positive for the team in white. Need to find a goal. It's a very, very high stake match. Cannot let go of an opportunity that takes you into the final of the Harwood Champions League. They're racing against time. The orange and black. You cannot be complacent. You cannot be allowing the defenders to play these small passes. You need to press. You need to give it your all. It's a now or never moment for them. Look at that, how easily the team in white is maneuvering the field here. Skips past two players, skips past the third. Does he connect it well? I think he's asking for a foul here. Good move from the RFIC. That's good piece of showboating from that player in the midfield. I think that's a throw-in for Bank of Baroda. We are approaching the end of this game here. Anything can happen in a matter of minutes, but then you need to be up for it. You need to show that you can do anything in those last minutes. Where's that inspiration coming from? It doesn't seem to come from anywhere for the time being. Again on the move, Bank of Baroda trying to find that cross. Oh, he was pressurized by two players. RFIC have let go of the possession, but so has Bank of Baroda. And then again launching the counter attack here. The team in white. 3 on 2. He gets at the end of it. Catches the defender. Oh no. And the ball sails over. What an opportunity it was. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. But just the rush of blood at the end moment. And he lets it sail. Shoots it over the goal and lets it sail over the goal. You would expect these kind of opportunities to fall to Bank of Baroda, but they've not been at their best today. They've been found wanting on many occasions. They've not been able to capitalize on their chances. And the player has gone down. I think there's a foul as the assistant referee signals there at the right flank. Is that a set piece given to the Bank of Baroda? Yeah, that's a set piece. The set pieces are lifelines that you have in this game, and you need to make something out of this. And it's high time for Bank of Baroda that they produce something out of this. Is there any way they can push this in the back of the net? It's all they want. This is the need of the hour. Into the box. That's a very, very ordinary cross, you would say.
गोल सर.
नहीं नहीं.
Again, that's a free kick in favor of the RFIC team. I think they are pretty close to seal the spot in the final against the ICL. Because Bank of Baroda have showed no signs of even scoring a goal here, let alone scoring two goals or taking a lead from there. It's getting increasingly difficult for them to imagine make a comeback from here. Look how easily the defensive line is playing small passes between them. You cannot allow them to do so. There's still about 10 and stoppage time to go in this match. There's no forward pressing. They've not been at their best today. They've been found wanting Bank of Baroda big time here. That's how easy that has been for RFIC all evening. Just playing those back passes, pouncing on the opportunities whenever you get them. That has been the hallmark of their play. Switches flank, puts it on the left, trying to make the attack from the left. The team in white.
Mama inside.
Bank of Baroda thought that they had possession, but that then the referee's whistle went, and that's a free kick that has been taken long by the goalkeeper, citing a chance to capitalize on that opportunity. We are approaching the end of this game. RFIC quite comfortable in playing those back passes. Quite comfortable to be in their own half with them having the possession. Now Bank of Baroda are in with a chance here. Defense needs a regroup. Can someone put the ball in the box? They've not been allowed to. Three players there surrounding the attacker, not allowing him to put that into the box. They're hoping to get at least a corner or throw in out of this, but that has again gone in the favor of RFIC. Nothing is going their way, the Bank of Baroda. They'll take their own merry time here. The team in white. They are in no hurry to push this match forward, and in no hurry to force the issue. And there's the frustration coming out. They've brought down yet another white jersey. They had a good passage of play in the beginning of the second half where they were making chances, they were making sure that they had set pieces with them. But then ultimately, what matters is what number you have on that score sheet. And that's where they had nothing to show for. And that's a good chance. That's a very good chance, and he has been brought down in the box.
41 हुआ अभी पेनल्टी मिला
पेनल्टी
And then that's a penalty. The referee has pointed to the penalty spots, and that's a penalty for Bank of Baroda. What a lifeline with 5 minutes of stipulated time to go. This is their chance to come back into the match. Referee was in a good position to see whether that was a foul, and he has pointed to the spot. You might deem that as a silly challenge, but it can be a 50-50 as well. But for now, that has been given a penalty. He stands at the edge of the box. Referee blows the whistle. He slowly goes, shoots. And that has been saved by the goalkeeper. What a save!
किसने मारा सर उधर झगड़ा हो रहा है
What a save by the goalkeeper. You cannot write a better script here. Bank of Baroda thought but has that been given a goal? Effectively 2-1 to RFYC. They're still in the lead, but you have just about 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go, and that's a very, very immediate. That's a very, very fortunate lifeline for Bank of Baroda here. They need to make sure that they pounce upon this momentum here. Jersey number 21, Denzel Mascaredes, nerves of steel. He scores and puts Bank of Baroda back into this match.
किस नंबर ने मारा ना भाई
They need to produce something here, Bank of Baroda. They've been given a lifeline. They've converted that, but two players are down at the edge of the box here.
पेटी मारा क्या
Oh, two players are down, and that's not good news. That's not good news. Just a break in the momentum. Bank of Baroda would have liked to continue this momentum and make the most out of it. But we just hope that the player who's lying down is okay. Will be attended by the referees here, by the physio here.
आफ्टर इंजरी गेम का 1 मिनट बाकी
हाँ और वो एक्स्ट्रा टाइम
And play will be restarting shortly. What a moment for Bank of Baroda here. A penalty given. They convert that, and now they are in with the chance. We'll just confirm if there's a booking that has been given to a player. The play has been altered as the time just trickles over the stipulated 90-minute mark. Yeah, jersey number 21, Denzel Mascarenas, the goal scorer, has been cautioned and has been shown the yellow card. RFIC goalkeeper will take his own time. He knows what's at stake here. There's no margin for error. There's no complacency that they can afford now. They're just leading by one goal, and a goal will make sure that even if no further goals are scored, that means that we will have penalties. And the team in white would not want that, having bossed the game for the majority part. They, they would want to keep the possession here. That's a long ball trying to score, but they're trying to build an attack from the left here. That's a throw in. That will do for RFIC as long as the possession is with them. Everybody is looking at the clock. Stoppage time. We are 1.5 minutes into the stoppage time already. RFIC just leading by a goal. Trying to build an attack from the left. They're trying to add up to their lead here. And they've gotten a free kick. Just what they wanted. Just what the doctor ordered. That's a throw in that's taken quickly from the team in white. The defenders doing their defensive duties, and it's a goal kick for Bank of Baroda. They need to recollect quickly here. They need to put that out in the opposition box. Cannot keep it long for their own in their own box. They've been caught out here, but the referee blows his whistle, and that's again a free kick for Bank of Baroda. 3 minutes into the stoppage time. I think there's an injury concern. Yes, the player has gone down. There have been quite a few injury instances in the second half. Hope is okay. He's back up on his feet. Just going on the sidelines. And the goalkeeper knows what to do now. Just put that ball at the edge of the opposition's box. Hope someone is at the end of it. Just make something out of it. Trying to have a shot at the goal. They are switching flanks from the center to the left. Cannot keep hold of the possession. And now Bank of Baroda player is down. Referee says play on. And there's the RFIC team trying to build up on that lead. Trying to find a player, but that goes out wide. It tries to keep that in play, manages it to do so. That's inside the box. But does not manage to put that into the back of the net. It's been cleared away. One eye on the watch. It's 4.5 minutes into stoppage time. There goes referee's whistle. I think it's a throw in for Bank of Baroda. The time is running out here. Need to find that elusive goal. A need to do that quickly because this moment is not going to come back. A place in the final is at stake. RFYC is leading at the moment. And that's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant save. That's as good a save as we've seen all evening. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. That was a certain goal. But he has kept Bank of Baroda just in this game. This could have ended the game right there. But that's a brilliant piece of goalkeeping. He'll have to face a corner kick here. And RFIC will take their own time. But just see that. That's a brilliant piece of goalkeeping. And then make sure that they keep that ball around that corner itself. Just to waste time at the end of it. These are tactics that every team who is in the lead, they employ. Look at where the RFIC defense line is. Can they get hold of the position and catch them on the counter? And now the ball is with the goalkeeper. He sets that long, as you would expect. But could not find his own player. It's now or never for Bank of Baroda. RFIC on the attack yet again. And he could not attempt the goal here. Trying to take a shot but could not test the goalkeeper enough. Already we've had over 7 minutes of stoppage time. And Bank of Baroda is still in here with a chance, but they need to do it pretty much quickly. RFIC again on the attack. That's not a good sign for Bank of Baroda. Trying to put that into the box from the left. Does not manage to do so. I think it's a goal kick for Bank of Baroda, it seems. And again it put the long ball. Trying to find the player. RFIC has just managed to keep that in, it seems. Though Bank of Baroda has gotten back the possession. Switches flanks here. Trying to attack from the right. Just put that into the box. And that's the referee's whistle, and that's an indication of RFIC getting into that final of the prestigious Harwood Champions League. What a win for them. What a clinical performances. From the team in white. They've watched the game all throughout. If you leave aside that penalty, they've been dominating this game, and rightly so. They've been the winners of this match. It's RFIC 2 and Bank of Baroda 1. And as it stands, Bank of Baroda have been knocked out of this tournament, and RFIC will meet ICL in the Champions League final. What scenes, look at the joy of the players there, and that are the stats that are shown on your screen here. RFIC at the possession, they're 50-50 position, not much difference between that. Shots on target, as you would see, Bank of Baroda just matched up to RFIC, but they were not able to convert those targets. And that's where the difference lied. RFIC were clinical in that first half, and that domination in the first half might just have sealed them the match here. What a win for RFIC. Look at the celebrations of their players as well. Just what it means to them to get into that final and have a shot at winning that trophy. The full time score, RFYC 2 and Bank of Baroda 1.
मैच समरी
And the finalists have been decided. It will be RFYC taking on the ICL in the final of the Harwood Champions League. What a game we've had at the Cooperage.
मैं छोड़ूंगा बनता है कोई बचेगा नहीं
For all those who were with us, be it in the stadium or watching this live stream, you've witnessed a thriller. When they had the penalty in the dying stages of the game, you thought that Bank of Baroda would be in with a chance here, but that's not how easily you would get that win. You were made to work hard for it, and at the end of it, you were ending up on the wrong side of it, and that's where RFIC have clinched it.
बॉल निकालू क्या
Very good game here at the Cooperage this evening. Worthy of the semi-final. We've had a humdinger in the first semi-final where ICL won it by 3 goals to 2, and then just by a single goals difference, there's where RFIC have also clinched it and made it to the final.
हाँ उसको बोल वी आर एंडिंग द मैच
Great game between these two brilliant teams. And in the end, RFIC have emerged as the winners.
निकालना स्टार्ट कर दिया लाइट ऑफ
That's all from our side tonight. We'll see you in the Harwood Champions League final with RFIC taking on the ICL. Till then, thank you for joining the stream, for watching the stream, and we'll meet you. Until next time, thank you from all of us here.